Greetings everyone and welcome to the Crypt. Wait a minute! We're taking a look at the Snail-Shell Studios Pumpkin Princess.
Oh my god. That is the biggest pumpkin I've ever seen.
Bro, look at her. Not gonna lie to y'all, I'm scared as hell of this figure. Y'all remember back when we looked at the Snail-Shell Studios Lustia? I told y'all that I felt like that figure was above my pay grade. I'm not good enough at posing to own this figure, in all honesty. You suck! A figure with such good articulation that I'm not good enough to pose it. I'm getting that vibe off of this figure. But dude, don't she look sick as hell. Again, Snail-Shell Studios coming in with a bomb-ass piece. Look at the freaking pumpkin robot, man. Look at all them accessories. Pumpkin royalty cost us how much? Bro, that's a lot of figure for that kind of money. It's what we come to expect from Snail-Shell Studios. I'm loving the artwork on the box. I'm loving the colors. Of course, you gotta love the product shots. We got more of our princess up top and on the bottom.
Pumpkin.
Boys, this is single-handedly one of the greatest figures I've ever owned. That is not hyperbole. I am not just blowing smoke up its ass. This figure and that mech are absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. And I was right. This figure scares the hell out of me.
Trick or treat, so much.
Brother, this thing is absolutely insane. The amount of accessories we get is frightening. The mech itself is frightening. Her articulation is pretty good. By that I mean I was able to actually stand the figure up, but everything is so tiny and fragile. My hands are too big, damn it.
Tired of these jokes about my giant hand.
Just like Lustia, Snail-Shell Studios just absolutely crushes this figure. The amount of engineering that goes into that mech, bro, it's so sick. The amount of posing options, the amount of articulation that is in that mech. We'll get into it. We'll attempt to get into it. This is a big boy figure for big boy collectors. Let's get into Pumpkin Princess's accessories. Yes. My brothers in Christ, this is a very expensive figure, so please, good God, be sure to take a look at your accordion ass instructions. She's very delicate and fragile. Don't want to break anything. Dude, look at this freaking haul we got. I'm not scared of this figure. I don't care. I can handle this. We get a piece of booty artwork. Bro, isn't she cute? Absolutely love it. Sick.
I got you, sweetheart. I got you.
Starting off with our tiny ass accessories, we do have these relaxed hands for our pumpkin princess. Sculpting looks good. Has the black and orange cuff gloves. 2 grabby hands. I should say small glove grabby hands. Then we get these sick-ass prowler-ass looking gloves. Dude, these are sick, nasty. Love the sharp purple details that we get. Dude, these are sick. Here we have 2 relaxed prowler hands. You can see that detail in the nails and the fingers more. 2 what MDT would call throne sitting hands, skull cupping hands, you know, what have you. We have 2 styles of pigtails. Both are pretty damn similar. One short and thick. The others are long and wavy. Also wanted to go ahead and bring up, you can have the pigtails down here. You could have them up here. You could have one on one side, one on the other. Give her that Napoleon Dynamite look. I don't remember what her name was. You also get 4 of these little ports, 2 on her head that are interchangeable. If you want her pigtails up higher, just simply pop it out and put it in this one. That's really nice. I like that. I like options. Just like you saw me drop it, my hands are too damn big. We do get 2 extra, just in case you lose one. We get her crown, which is simply held on by a magnet. You know, pop the face and the bangs on. We also get I don't know if you're allowed to say that word. We get a mask. Hooks around the ears on her face. Speaking of those faces, we have a wide selection. We have the open mouth. Love the details in her teeth. We have a closed mouth smile. We got a grumpy princess. We got a... Ooh, gotta be careful with that one. And we have my favorite, the tongue out. We also get a skinless one. I'm just kidding. We get this bloody skull, which is sick as hell. Doesn't have a bottom jaw. Does have a peg hole. Can be held in the hands of the mech. Or, you know, those throne grabbing hands. And Jesus Christ... It's the key to degeneracy. The figure has adjustable eyes, and we must do God's work. Here we have the smile, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I didn't do this one because consent is key. And here we have part 2 of the accessories. We get these sick-ass blades for the princess herself. Everything is sharp. We also get this sick-ass translucent green plastic for this dagger. Bro, this is sick. This one's sick as hell. I absolutely love that green plastic. We also got this sick-ass lollipop. Got a cute orange bow tie on it. Pink and blue swirl. I'm sure it's cotton candy flavor. The kink in the stick makes me think of Tim Burton, which is cool. Has a peg, can be held by the pumpkin mech in what I can only call Kratos blades. I don't know, that's just what they make me think of. But we got 3 sizes of these sick-ass black and green plastic Kratos blades. We have the small, we have the medium, disgusting detail on that. God, I love that green plastic. And we got the wumbo-sized Kratos blade. I don't know what the else to call it. Not only do we get that sick-ass green plastic. Sorry, that's the 2 other halves of my life. Not only do we get the sick green plastic, we have blood. We got this sick-ass blood pattern on either side of the blade. It's kind of weird that it's like a mirror image. This is kind of weird. But I do love the details in it. Sick-ass handle. And we do get an orange tip. The princess is not holding this one. It's too big. Leaving us with our stand. Comes with a waist cradle. Take that off. And we have a port. We also get 2 cradles for her mech. Be sure to look at your instructions. This is the crotch cradle or the gooch cradle. And this one plugs into one of the ports on her back.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Good God. Reminder, how much was this figure? Christ on his throne, man.
Christ on his throne.
The freaking pumpkin mech, dude. Look at the painting and sculpting on this. Look at this sick ass. Look at that sick ass SH Monster Arts level of articulation we get in this sick ass tail. Like, bro, I am beyond words. So freaking sick. Pose that freaking tail any way you want. Not to mention the freaking pumpkin itself. The eyes are adjustable, but my big ass hands cannot get in there to adjust them. They will look around. Bro, it pops off with a freaking magnet. That way you can put the princess inside. Those 2 slot holes right here, you push them out, you can push the eyes out and adjust them accordingly. We get that sick ass translucent green plastic in his teeth and these horns. Like I said before with a cradle, you can pop in the back peg one right here, or you can pop in the gooch cradle. That's so cool, bro. You can have her sitting in the mech or you can have her standing in the mech. Each leg is fully articulated. 3 points of articulation. Stand it straight up, spread it out. Same thing with the ones in the front. Can stand or crawl like a spider. Leading us to our left and right freaking arms, bro. Dude, I can't get over just how sick this figure is. Fully articulated fingers. Dude, that's absolutely disgusting. This is such a sick ass piece. However, I do want to say that my joints aren't as tight as I would like. Shit. But as you saw, the segments do come apart. If you need to put some glue down to tighten up those joints, you can, because under the weight, she is getting loose. Like I said, this is going to be a figure that requires a lot of patience and, to be honest, some fucking skill to pose around. But bro, this is so sick. Cute girl, cute aesthetic, the freaking Halloween, just the articulation. This is an amazing figure. One more thing I wanted to note. We have all these slots in the back of the pumpkin. All these holes, what are they for? You damn right we got weapon storage on the freaking back, bro. Yep. Oh God. Let's take a closer look at the pumpkin princess.
Oh my God.
And here we have a closer look at the pumpkin princess, bro. What a figure. I can't say enough. Snail-Shell has really put out something fantastic here. Taking a closer look at the figure, bro, like I said, she is very little, very delicate, very dainty. Be very careful. Heat everything. It's 2025. I'm not breaking anything anymore. Never again.
You know the door was open, Chief. Break everything.
Like I said, the figure is fantastic. We got wonderful painting and sculpting. Crown is a magnet, as I've said before. Bitch. Love the off purple in her hair. Like I said, the adjustable pigtails. Can put these down here, can put them up here. Love her pasty white skin. I love her cute ass outfit. Goodness gracious, we're rather blessed as well.
It's Master Chef, not Master Bait.
Do get good back arch. Decent ab crunch. Her titties are in the way. Oh God, that does happen, be careful. I also wanted to bring up, damn it, we dropped her crown. I did want to bring up that her wrist pegs have this ring on the peg. I get it, it's to keep it tight. However, it does make swapping her hands rather difficult. And I still don't think that's in there good. I didn't get a snout. I cannot stress enough to heat up everything on this figure before you go changing it. Down into her hips. Good God. Damn right we got a booty. I don't know, bro, that ain't not bad. Could always be bigger, but we do get squished. As far as a bent over pose, yeah, not the best I've ever seen, but I could live with it. I don't know, bro, you can play around with that. I think it's a fine ass. Look. I do love her thigh highs with the thigh squish. Do get thigh squivel, thank God. Do get double jointed knees. And I love her feet. I love these bomb ass shoes. I think they are thick enough that I could stand her pretty well. Do have a little bit of ankle pivot. Definitely more than Lustia though. It is certainly annoying to get her to stand.
So we're gonna put the feet flat on the ground, facing forward, and then...
Here we have the Snail-Shell Studios Pumpkin Princess up next to the new Matrix Vivian. If you haven't seen why she has only one arm. Here we have the Pumpkin Princess up next to the Figma Ryuko. Here we have the Pumpkin Princess up next to the Science Cat Lady Team Himawari, who has silicone butt cheeks, just in case you didn't know.
Big butt.
Here we have the Pumpkin Princess up next to the Milk Tea Girl, both from Snail-Shell Studios. Doesn't hold a candle to our new Pumpkin Princess. Could have gave Milk Tea a cool crab mech, I guess. And here, by the grace of God, we have the Snail-Shell Studios Pumpkin Princess up next to our last Snail-Shell review, Lustia. As far as standing-wise, I much prefer Pumpkin Princess's heels. I do love the tiny little goat feet, though. If it came down to which one I would buy, for me, it's easily the Pumpkin Princess. Yes, she's more expensive. No, you don't get to look at her titties. And no, she's not as thick. But damn it, I would definitely buy the Pumpkin Princess before Lustia. Another figure I love, by the way. Brothers and sisters, I cannot express how I feel about this figure. It's so freaking sick. And maybe that's because it just appeals to my aesthetic so perfectly. Weapons, pumpkins, titties. If she was a thicker girl, Jesus Christ, this might be the greatest figure of all time. Is this going to appeal to everybody? Maybe not. The figure is definitely delicate and fragile. It also requires a lot of patience to pose around and to get it how you like it. But honestly, I know I said I was scared of the figure at first, but I think I can deal with this. I think I'm pretty terrible at this hobby, but I feel comfortable posing this figure around. Now, if you just like simple articulation, simple accessories, put it on the shelf and call it a day, she's gonna be a bit much for you. Of course, Snail-Shell Studios could have given us just the girl and sold the pumpkin mech separately, but guess what? They didn't. They gave us the bomb-ass figure and the bomb-ass mech. I know I didn't do a ranking of my 2024 figures, but this one has been out since the end of 2024, and it would easily be my top figure of the year. Hell, this son of a bitch could be the best figure of 2025. We don't know. With that being said, I give the Snail-Shell Studios Pumpkin Princess the rating of...
Oh my God.
Pumpkin.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Got a little booty on the side.